Hello my factory friends. Today I want to show you my factory I've built in Satisfactory, and you can see building number 1 right in front of me, and there are 4 big buildings where the magic happens, you know. So building number 2 not finished yet and not filled. So from here maybe you can see it is a big base. You see how big it is, and you saw the thumbnail. It looks big, but I've built that factory and tried to keep the nature how it is. So we go to the bottom, and then you can see what I mean. So I built everything down to the bottom so that you don't see foundations from the outside. So, and it goes around every building, and I don't know the exact width of the buildings, but it is big, trust me. It is bigger from the inside than it looks from the outside. So why I built the buildings that way, I can show you that. Why is there a building in the middle and building number 5, and I show you what happens in there. So we go up here. It take a while. We will take a car soon. It's quicker. So I've built everything that you can drive with cars into the buildings, yeah? And if you come with a car up here, you can drive inside here, and you can see all the storage. Is every item, or nearly every item, is stored here. And I have a list, a paper list, where everything is located, and I need that because I will show you in a minute how it looks from the back side. Oh, there's a safe freeze. That's shit. I hope they fix it soon. So you can see the every item, and you drive with the truck through here, take your item, load it in the truck or in I don't know where, in your inventory, and then you have the item in your inventory, you know. So now we walk back. Maybe you're wondering what are these colors for, and I show you something. I included an automated storage system into this storage system, so I can go here, I can take any item, take that in there, drop that, and it will automatically get sorted into these containers. And if there's an item who can't get stored, it goes back here in the red one, and that's the output, and the items will go there. So, and now we go back here. There's yeah, you can see these sorters who will sort all item in there, and if you look up there, their containers are stacked upwards, so like an how you say, yeah, like storage upwards. So, and from the back it looks like that. So every item has a space from 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 containers. The 6th container isn't connected to the others because I needed that space between the I need that space between, so it was a good placeholder, and I left it there because it looks better. So now you can see this is building number, I think it's 4, and that's where the items or where the first number of items get processed or crafted, and then there gets in these large bridges who connect these buildings, and now there you can see they get sorted. So first go around the corner from where they come, then they get sorted if they have to go on the left side or on the right side of the storage containers, and on the next step they got sorted in the right conveyor belt they have to go, so that I don't have to make this here. I had that first, but oh boy, I can tell you that was very shit. I had to build everything from scratch back here, because it was so confusing if you have so many items coming from so many buildings together, and to connect them. So we go up here. I think it looks a lot cleaner, and it's very easy to connect another conveyor belt here, because everything is on the right place and gets mirrored on the other side down there. So you can see there are going items here in the upper storage container, and then they get down until they on the bottom, and I can take them out on the bottom storage, so if I wanted to build something new. So if I don't want to take them out manually, maybe I need them in the future for another factory, I build it slots where I can connect the down storage container back here, so that if I take the last item out, everything is empty, on not oh, there's an item here but I can't take that out because blah blah blah, you know how this. So I tried to make that simple as possible for me. So now I will show you building number 4 and how I craft items back there to get that sorted. First, it may look very confusing, but everything is on his place and you can take that easy in and out items, and yeah. So back here we are processing computers, and every factory you can see in every building has an efficiency of 100%. So there is no factory who has a less efficiency than 100%. I tried to build everything so that there is no loss. So we can go back here. You see, blah blah factory, you know. But we will go in another level. We can maybe we take the truck and you can see how everything is built. So every level is built so that you can drive with trucks in there, because the ways are way too long to go to foot. It will take you a long time to go from one building to another building. So we drive back all the way back, so I can explain. No, maybe not. Maybe we drive not back. Oh shit. Yo. Oh, that's new that it happened. It doesn't happen to me before. But we can walk. I don't want to delete that. We let them down. So, all the way back, I had a look at tower where it is. Where is it? It's back there. Maybe it's easier to explain to you guys how I build everything. I try to make the video short as possible, but to explain. So you can see there are many oil refineries who process the oil who comes in there to plastic and rubber and fuel, and they are on this side because there's a little gap between them, so they don't belong to this factory. But here you can see, we go back, it's easier, how the raw materials come here in this building and get processed. And these freezes are annoying. So here you can see the 100% efficiency. So here the raw materials come in this building, get processed into the stage where I need them, and then they go here in this. What fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't here a long time ago, so I have an Excel sheet where I have every factory, every building what I process and graphing I have on PC. So but because it is you don't, after a while, you can't get the overview back. There's so much stuff going on, and if you don't have your Excel sheet open, oh boy, it is horrible. So that is one processing level, and you can see how much space is back here available for another factory. So if I need them, I can expand. And now we are going to another building. Oh boy, it's my first video I ever made, because I saw so many people building in Satisfactory, but they're building shit. Sorry for them, but the factories from them look like shit. It's not good built, you know. It's everything in it's a mess. So I tried to build it from scratch, so I have the best overview in every building, and it's not here in the nature, it's not so ugly. So only 5 buildings who looks beautiful in the nature, if you can tell that beautiful. So I named that here in German because I try to learn. So here comes the oil who got processed in the other building, and the oil gets up here, goes around here, goes back down there, and goes into the bridge to the other building. And the same with the here with this material, with the crystals. So they come out here. We drive to them. We take that. So I've expanded the train stations, so I can easily connect so many loading stations how I need, you know. So that's building number 1. It's very empty yet, because I nearly process every item, but I have so much space available for future projects. So maybe you saw all the leaked stuff who in the internet, what will come soon or in the near future from the developers, and there's so much cool shit, and I think I will need a place. So here comes another material, process, and blah blah. And if you want to go in detail in every factory, you can write a comment, but I think it's boring for you. You see it there, it's process, go in the other building, and yeah, in every building there's a little corner where something gets created and goes into another building. But as I said, I have everything on Excel sheet, so I can tell you exactly how much goes out on every on every factory. So you can see there's the crystals I don't need. Freeze. I'm sorry. The crystals I don't need goes back in a storage. So if I need them in the future, I have them storaged as every other item. So what can I show you next? I don't know. Maybe I show you a train route if you are interested. I will drive a train for you. We will see you back. I'll see you back there. Or I forgot to show you something. Not only it is beautiful outside here in the nature, there is truck stops and everything back here, and the fuel who you saw got created goes, it's not finished yet, but will go back here and here, and so I can quickly refuel my trucks. And here is another garage. I park some trucks, so now we can take a truck. Oh what the fuck? Oh. We don't take a truck. We will see. I will see you on the train station. So here we are on the outside of building number. Fuck, what? What building was it? I don't know. Man, so you can see that is the this bridge goes all around all buildings, and so if you need to connect something from one building to another, it's easy to do that inside of this, and don't have to build something here or something there. It doesn't. I want to look everything as clean as possible, as you may saw. And for the future, I want to be capable of connect everything as quick as possible. Something more, I've started to build the lines as smooth as I can, and maybe you saw here these pillars I've created. Let me quick show you that. I took the conveyor lifts and created that pillars, so it doesn't look as ugly as this on the other side. So, and there was something leaked a month ago that there will come something like an item teleporter. So I will in the future will delete everything here. I don't need trains anymore. Maybe one maybe one train line who goes around the map, which I can drive with, but I don't need these tracks anymore, and this is it doesn't look as beautiful in the nature as I thought, because there are no pillars. And yes, this is ugly as shit if you build it like this, and you can't build them as smooth as you want. Maybe you experienced something like me. As the train comes, we can take the train. Come here, baby, come here. I will ride you. Come to me. So no, I wanted to take the other side. So go back. you can see the space elevator is standing right in the middle of the middle building of building number 5. So now let's enjoy this beautiful and this nearly smooth tracks I've built it. Now we will drive through the atomic reactors. I've started to build a big plant, but I will delete that, so I've not built it any further, because I also saw in the leaked things that will come out there, something like a fusion reactor, if I'm right. So that's cleaner and better for the nature, and I will delete everything here and process the atomic or will drive the atomic mill to the other side of the map and build a little house there, and the atomic mill can enjoy the rest of his life there with a little house on the sea. So we will drive a bit further here to the oil, and I've tried to build something a little bit that looks like an offshore facility for the oil. It's not beautiful, but you can see the oil goes in here. Sometimes I need everything of the whole oil. I can take a look in here. Here you can see how many oil I need. In the Excel sheet you can see the oil processing, how much goes in there, how long the train needs to go, with how many cargo from here to back to my factory, and how long does it take, how much can it transport, and then I know how much per minute of the oil I can use. So maybe the factory will stop because of no oil, and I know it won't stop because I have a little bit of a buffer built in there. But you can see that everything is mixed out to 100%, or I tried to, because if the storage is full, it is clear the factory will not run 100%. Yes, because it's full. It can't craft more items. I hope you enjoyed this little factory tour. It was my first video for you. I never did a video before, but I wanted to show my factory because there are not many beautiful factories, I think, out there. I searched a little bit on YouTube, tried to look how others build, and maybe some people are interested in this, what I've built. And if you have any questions, write it, you can write it in English or German in the comments, and I will answer every question as I can. And maybe you want me to show more, or I did some weird shit, or I don't know. It was a spontaneous idea to take this video, and yeah, maybe you enjoyed it. Bye.